sometimes they'll use it for concerts and concert recordings, orchestras and stuff.
Oh, really?
You take it out?
Yeah, sometimes they take it out.
You know, this is actually one of my favorite places to be, and I want you to guess just where this is, what I'm in, if that makes any sense. I'll give you a hint. Yeah, this is actually a graveyard. This is I know it sounds terrible, but it's actually quite beautiful. There's lots of really pretty plants, and lots of people actually walk through to get up to the school, but it's really quite beautiful. And from here, I get to see this. It's a gorgeous day. It's chilly, but it's really, really pretty. It's kind of a funny story. Earlier this week, in fact, it was actually Sunday, I was in the keyboard lab finishing up a song on a software program that's only available at the school. So I was in there working on something. The thing is, when you write for instruments, you have to keep so many different things in mind. And I was writing for strings, so violins and cellos and violas, because it was just a quartet, so I don't play those instruments, and it's hard for me to imagine how something that is written, how I would play it, right? So earlier this week, I was sitting in a chair, and I have, you know, in the keyboard lab, there's keyboards and computers, you know? And I'm sitting there, and I'm like I would look at the melody and pretend, you know, to bow. Because when you write for strings, you have to show where you want the player, or where you suggest the player to move his or her bow. And so I'm just sitting there, you know, not knowing anything, redoing stuff over and over, trying to figure out how to bow something. It was pretty funny. I think any string player who would have seen me would have been like, what are you doing? You know, it was pretty great. Pretty funny. So yeah, I'm like the only person here in a camo coat, another sign of, well, Jack. So what are we doing here?
Waiting for Emily.
We're waiting for Emily.
Hey, Toddy again.
But that's normal for her though. And we're out and we're on Cuba Street, and little kid. Oh my goodness. Oh, so Emily, you want to tell us?
Shut the front door. What?
The last time I took a video, you were running late, so.
Yeah, of course. I'm always running late. So. When was I running late?
It was like around 3. Around 2:50. You were running late.
I was not. I was 1 minute late, and I saw you guys. I was walking from the station. Where we have to walk.
Emily, Phoebe, and I, we had just gone to kind of hang out, and we actually gotten some gelato from a cafe on Cuba Street. And so when the videos that you saw were actually of us walking, just killing time a little bit before Phoebe had to go to work. I'm working on this essay for my music philosophical class. That's what I call it anyway. That's really what it is, though, you know. Help. College life. Sometimes they run out of duster options, you know?